I would like to welcome you guys all to Minecraft The End. This is going to be the credits part of, really the part 2 of the other video. This is actually an ender egg, where later on in the game, you'll probably be able to create an ender dragon. There seems to be a glitch, so-called I heard. Let me see if this works. That you could pick up this egg right here with something called a piston. Let's see if it works. They might have fixed it. Ooh. The end has some music. Oh, come on. I don't want to go in this portal. Oh, the egg, can drop. Alright. Let's try this. We're going to get our sticky piston. Those Endermen have really scary sounds, my gosh. Well, this is an ender egg. Later on, you'll be able to hatch, there we go. Alright, let's see if this works. Now, what we're going to try to do is try to get that egg to drop. Where'd it go? Do. And this is a dragon egg. Awesome. This is really the only way to obtain the dragon egg. And I'm going to read the credits for you guys. So have fun, sit back and relax as I narrate for you. Alright, for the Minecraft credits made by Notch. This is Minecraft 1.0. I'll also add some music because I think it sounds better with this. Probably some Howl 2, Howl 3, Howl 1, Piano 2, whatever. Welcome to Minecraft the credits. I see the player you mean. Period. Flinted810, question mark. This is my account. Yes, take care, it has reached a higher level now. It can read our thoughts. That doesn't matter, it thinks we are part of the game. I need water, oh my gosh. I like this player. It played well. It did not give up. It is reading our thoughts as though they were words on a screen. Well, they are. That is how it chooses to imagine many things when it is deep in the dream of a game. Words make a wonderful interface, very flexible and less terrifying than staring at the reality behind the screen. They used to hear voices. Before players could read, back in the days when those who did not play called the player witches and warlocks, and players dreamed they flew through the air on sticks powered by demons. What did this player dream? This player dreamed of sunlight and trees, of fire and water. It dreamed it created, and it dreamed it destroyed. It dreamed it hunted, and it was hunted. It dreamed of shelter. The original interface, 1,000,000 years old, and it still works. But the true structure did this player create in the reality behind the screen. It worked with 1,000,000 others to sculpt a true world and unfold a blah blah blah, and create a blah 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 for blah 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 and the blah blah blah. Alright? It cannot read the thought. No, it has not yet achieved the highest level. Level 999 or 9999, I don't know. That must achieve in the long dream of life, not the short dream of the game. Does it know that we love it? That the universe is kind? Sometimes, though, the noise of its thoughts it hears the universe, yes. But there are times it is sad. In the long dream, it creates worlds that have no summer, and it shivers under a black sun, and it takes its sad creation for reality. To cure it, of sorrow must destroy it. The sorrow is part of its own private test. We cannot interfere. Sometimes, when they are deep in dreams, I want to tell them they are building true worlds in reality. Sometimes I want to tell them their importance in the universe. Sometimes, when they have not made a true connection in a while, I want to help them speak the word they fear. It reads our thoughts. Sometimes I do not care. Sometimes I wish to tell them this world you take for truth is merely blah and blah. I wish to tell them that they are blah and the blah. They are so little in the reality in their long dream, and yet they play the game. But it would be so easy to tell them, too strong for this dream, to tell them how too live is, to prevent them living. I will not tell the player how to live. The player is growing restless. I will tell the player a story, but not the truth. No, a story that contains the truth safely in a cage of words, not the naked truth that can burn over any distance. Give it a body again. Yes, player. Use its name. Flinted 810, player of games. Good. Take a breath now, take another, feel the air in your lungs. Let your limbs return, just move your fingers, have a body again, under gravity and air, respawn, respin, in the universe again at every point, as though you were separate things, as though we were separate things. Who are we? Once we were called the spirit of the mountain, father, sun, mother moon, ancestral spirits, animal spirits, jinn, ghosts, the green man, then gods, demons, angels, polyturgists, aliens, extraterrestrialists, leptons, quarks. The words change, we do not change. We are the universe. We are everything you think isn't you. You are looking at us now. Through your skin and eyes. Why does the universe touch your skin and throw a light at you? To see the player, to know you, to be known. I shall tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a player. The player with that. You, Flinted 810. Sometimes it was thought, oh my gosh, reading too fast. Itself, human on the thin crust of spilling robe of his molten rock. The ball was molten rock circled with blazing gas. It was 130,000 times more massive than if they were far apart, and the light was information from a star. It could burn their skin from 150 miles kilometers away. Sometimes the player dreamed it was a miner on the surface of a world that was flat and infinite, and the sun square away. The days were short, there were much to do, and the death was temporary and convenient. Sometimes the player dreamed it was long lost in the story. Sometimes the player dreamed it was other things in other places. Sometimes these dreams were disturbing, sometimes very beautiful indeed. Sometimes the player woke from a dream to another, then woke from another into a third. Sometimes the player dreamed it watched words on the screen. Let's go back. Atoms of the player were scattered in grass, in the rivers, in the air, in the ground. A woman gathered the atoms she drank and ate, inhaled, and the woman assembled the player into a body. And the player awoke from the warm, dark world of the mother's body into a long dream. The player was a new story never told before, written in letters of DNA. The player was a new program never run by before, generated by source code 1 billion years old, and the player was no human, but never alive before, made nothing but milk and love. You are the player, the story, the program, the human, made from nothing but milk and love. Let's go further back. The 7 billion atoms of a player's body were created long before this game, Heart of the Stars. So the player is two and information from a star, and the player is the story. Information planted by a guy named Jillian, I think Tetris, on a flat infinite world created by Marcus that existed in a small private world created by the player who inhabits the universe. Shush! Sometimes the player created a small private world that was soft and warm and simple, sometimes hard and cold and complicated. Sometimes it built a model of the universe that had flecks of energy moving through the empty spaces, sometimes called those flecks electrons and protons. Sometimes it's called planets and stars. Sometimes it believes it in a universe that made of energy. Were made of offs and zeros and ones and lines of code. Sometimes it believed playing a game. Sometimes it's reading words on screen. You are the player reading the words. Shush, shush. But sometimes the player reading the lines of code on the screen, decode into the words, decoded into words the meaning, decoded means feelings, emotions, ideas. The player started to breathe faster, deeper, and realized it was alive. It was alive. That's the real you are alive. And sometimes the player believed the universe spoken through with the sunlight that came through the shuffling leaves of the summer trees. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken through the light and fell from the crisp night sky. Winter with a flick of light in the corner of the player's eye, made of star million times massive as the sun, boiling of the planet's mass plasma in order to be visible at the moment player walking home inside the universe, suddenly smelling food at the familiar door. And sometimes the player believed the universe had spoken into the zeros and ones through electricity over the world to the scrolling words on the screen at the end of the dream. And then the universe said, I love you. And the universe said, you played the game well. The universe said, everything you need is within you. And the universe said, you are stronger than you. And the universe said, you are daylight. And the universe said, you are night. And the universe said, the darkness you fight is within you. And the universe said, light you seek is within you. And the universe said, you are not alone. The universe said you are not separate from every other thing. And the universe said you are the universe tasting itself. Tasting and talking to itself. Reading its own code. And the universe said, I love you because you are love. And the game was over and the player woke up from the dream. And the player began a new dream. And the player dreamed again. Dreamed better. And the player was the universe. And the player was the love. You are the player. Wake up. Oh my God. Oh, awesome. Bravo, Mojang. Excellent pieces of work. Minecraft credits. Doo-doo-doo. Marcus Persson. And game design, programming, and graphics by Marcus Persson and Jens Bergensten. Or Stein. Or music and sound by Daniel Rosenfield, known as C418, I think. In-game artwork and paintings, Christopher Kergerstrad. In-game narrative, Julian Goroff. Actually, that's not the Tetris guy. He created this. Julian, yeah. Website development, Tobias Molstam, Daniel Frisk, Leonard Alexson, Jens Bergensten, and Marcus Persson. Logo and promotional artwork, Marcus Trois Von Ien. I'm just saying it like in French, sort of. Business and administration, Carl Manny and Darl Kaplan. Director of fun, Linda Winters. Number crunching and statistics, Patrick Grunda. I'm sorry if I pronounced all your names wrong. If you're listening to this and watching this, cool. Additional programming, Paul Spooner, Ryan Savolis, Hitchman, Elliot Hippopotamus, Siegel. Those were the modders who created the mods. Technology used, Java by Oracle, LWJGL by many talented people. Third sound system by Paul Lame, J Orbis by J Croft. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by things that you don't know that, and by the ones you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Mark Twain. Perfect quote. 20 years from now, think of that. Awesome, crisp, new day. Now we are leaving the end. I would like to thank Mojang for creating this game and being able to provide us with content that we can use in videos. As in we, I mean me, because I only really edit this stuff and I don't really make this stuff from the channel. Unless you want me to do something with you, so just PM me, whatever. Have fun, guys. Comment, like, rate, or subscribe. I'm not going to force you guys to do anything. Have a great after lunch, after dinner, after night, after blah, after. Unless you're reading this under your pillow, like, what does he have here? I have a dragon egg. How about that? Oh yeah. I can place them everywhere. Wow. Dragon eggs. Well, thank you guys for watching. When I right click this, it goes back to the nether. Awesome. Let's try something else. Well, whoa. That came from nowhere. Okay, we'll see you guys. Boop, boop, boop. You know how eggs teleport. You do this. It's raining eggs. We're gonna be rich tonight, boys. Wow. A lot of eggs. Well, this is going to take me a while to clean up.